Okay, so last time we spoke, it was Friday. Now it is Monday, and you did no work on Saturday or Sunday, and for many reasons, and you understand the reasons why. But you don't do anything on Saturdays, obviously, religious convictions, and then Sunday. Sunday's like the only time where your family actually gets to see you, your boys, and your wife. And you haven't efficiently, or you have no evidence to support that you not spending time with them again in a day, the day that they're waiting to spend time with you. Because really you only see them for like a 3-hour window every single day. And so Sunday there's not enough evidence to allow them to let you not spend time with them. And so spending time with them, aka just like hanging out, cleaning, and like getting ready for the week. Sunday's like a prep day. You ended up doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. But the cool thing was that you got 7 responses on Saturday and 2 responses on Sunday, and 2 people took up the lead magnet. And one of them asked for, this is the first time this has happened. This morning, they asked for the feedback call. And so we sent them the thing, and like this could be the first potential booking of a call. I have never even gotten this far, and so I'm like, whoa, how does this work? You have to download Calendly. Like, I'm sort of just doing things as they occur, as they're needed or necessary. And so I'm just super curious to see if this person takes up the call and like what I can get out of them. Like at this point, I just want someone, anyone, because the ratio of like 1,500 people reaching out, and from that having like 13 people use the lead magnet probably means that I'm either getting my leads from a poor, not a good place, or the lead magnet's not good. But the thing is that the lead magnet is really good. It's that is not difficult to understand. So it must be where I'm getting the leads from, which I'm just scraping them from social media. And interestingly, the first person that was interested in what I had to do and was like considering this call was I scraped them from a slightly different place than what I had from the previous like 1,000 people that I had reached out to. And so it was cool because that small turnaround like immediately yielded a result. And so now I'm like, ooh, should I be looking in a different place for these leads? Maybe I was dealing with the wrong people. That aside, that completely off to the side, right now we are going through, I realized that we absolutely need to have empirical evidence that what we're doing is 100% foolproof, and like there's raving, screaming customers at the end of it, because we've revamped everything, and that stuff worked, and we had raving customers at that point. But the claims we're making are slightly different, and we've never had anyone gone through the entire process, so we don't even know like if it works the way we want it to. We have a good idea that it does, but it's not certain that like if they buy our product, the exact things that we imagine will happen actually happened. And we've been able to verify it a couple of times, which is all I want, which is all I need. Like that, I'm already fairly convicted, but I want something. So we've been able to get 3 students in the works, in the pipeline, that are willing to do it for free, that have already gone through the pathway, that haven't gotten the results that they want. And so I'm hopeful that by like focusing in on them one-on-one and like solving the problem for them, if we can do it, they'll be screaming, raving, like telling all their friends, and I think that'll lead to referrals and all kinds of cool things. I hope it does. If the product is good, it will. It should. If it's not, then that means the product's not good, which means we need to innovate that. So that's moving forward. So it's like, okay, I've learned something about where I'm getting the leads from. The amount of leads I'm reaching out to, it's like a volume game, and I haven't been reaching out to as many for various reasons. The limiting factors, there's that. 3 is I have made some crazy strides and breakthroughs in content that I'm like so excited about releasing the first one, and we've started to like hone in on that. But the biggest thing, so like these are all things like I've been mulling over the weekend. The biggest thing is the concept of just changing the strategy, and I'm not saying changing, trying, like literally calling up and creating affiliates and doing the affiliate route on top of reaching out to customers, like one-to-one, so B2B discussions. Because we've done that before and it builds social proof, and so that, I'm like, that's a whole new beast. And I've been reading $100 Million Leads and just like the way that things are structured, and I know that there's some cool stuff there, and I'm just sort of frozen. I've done way too much. Like, I know full well that I'm incorrect in that I shouldn't be focusing on content. I shouldn't be focusing on like all these other spinning plates and then trying to direct my attention over here, like content, where I'm getting the leads from, like all of it. I should only be focusing on, just do B2B. And I'm only focusing on B2B and content. I couldn't give a rip diddly dip about content. And I couldn't care less about reaching out to people one-on-one. It's just B2B, and I'm just compiling lists and I'm just reaching out to people. I should be doing that. 100% I should be doing that. I just can't right now. Belief statement, you fool. It's a very hard crossroads to be at, because I want to try all of the things, and I know what I need to be doing is B2B, but I am not the only one responsible for this business. There's multiple stakeholders involved, and there's sort of a path that they all envision, and I don't want to keep flopping back and forth. And so I'm just like, I'm trying to do it all so that we can get some metrics and some data, and then whichever one takes off first, focus more on that. Which is disgusting, and I hate it, and it goes against everything that I agree with. But I think that's just, if I'm being honest with myself, and no one's going to watch this but you, like, that is ultimately what you're doing. You need to be focused. You're stressed because there's too many options and you need to pick one.